See, what does it say? It says building outdoor gear, easy to make projects for camping, fishing, hunting, and canoeing, right? This is the guy who wrote the book that I had about strip canoe building, and I think I'm going to build a John boat out of a strip canoe. But one of the cool things he has in here is a trip box. If you look here, these boxes here, I mean, it's one thing to go on an expedition. You got one rigged as a backpack. Isn't that awesome? How do you rig out your boat for an expedition? Remember I was talking in the jug fishing video about a family expedition or a personal expedition. I would love to do a source to mouth expedition of the Black Warrior River. I would love to do that at some point, but you know, I got to build a new boat, and you know, I need to rig it out, and you know, how do you make provisions for it? This guy is this old guy. He's an old guy in Maine. He's an actual guide in Maine, like he guides and stuff. And he's also a shop teacher, and he spent years and years and years just building and experimenting, making his own outdoor gear in the shop, teaching high schoolers. And they would build all winter long, and then during the spring and during the summer when he was guiding, he'd be testing it all summer long, and then when school comes back in, they'd build and design more stuff. Here's another one. Here's another look at that pack, canoe pack. It's water resistant, it floats, all that kind of stuff. It's fiberglassed, but he has how to make a cooler. Yes, how to make a cooler. Something that will put Yeti to shame, and you made it with your own hands. That's neat, right? And so if he can make a cooler out of these, he can also make a live well bait tank. Now we're getting serious. Other projects in this book include canning for making canoe seats, boat seats, plan for paddles, warnings about using epoxies and the dangers thereof. Here's a nice view. Looks old school, doesn't it, that pack? Right up my alley. Fits perfectly into what I do and how I think about my gear. He has a plan for paddles in here, even how to make a motor mount for your canoe. This guy is hauling his 2 horsepower engine on a backpack, a frame pack, just lashed onto his frame pack. No need to buy a backpack, just build a frame pack and you can go hiking, right? Portaging, as they say. He has something in here even for how to make an oven. Yeah, reflector oven made out of aluminum. That's in there. Pretty good stuff. I mean, my goodness, right? So much of the stuff you buy out of the store, man, it's designed to last just one season, or if it's designed to be really rugged, it's gonna cost hundreds of dollars, and it's like, really? And yet you could just get some 2x4 and some fiberglass and epoxy and make something that literally lasts a lifetime. That's the whole point behind my handline reels, is I want to build a reel that will last a lifetime. Let's see, let's go through the table of contents here. Introduction, using epoxy, which is in all of his books. Canning, which is canoe built, like the process of making a canoe seat, canning with the bamboo or whatever. Caning, I think it's called, cane. Canoe or boat seat, canoe chair, pack frame, paddles, trip box, canoe motor mount, band, buck saw, hat band, reflector oven, then resources and supplies, and what you can make. And he has all the pictures of everything you can make in the boat here. Okay. And this is a big part of the process of how I learn how to do stuff. I go to people who've been doing this for 50 years, 60 years, try to learn everything that they can, assimilate what I can into what I do, and the rest that doesn't really fit, I just don't worry about it. And then I find ways to tweak it myself, develop my own design myself that fits my purposes, and then I can go on and develop whole product lines that can better serve people who are, I'm not in Maine, right? We don't live in a canoe culture down here. We live in a motorboat culture down here. And so to upsize some of this stuff, to make it You can buy this off the Amazon link down below, or you can go to just Fox Chapel Publishing, which is where I bought this, and they shipped it out to me pretty quickly. And this is a good one, just old school tech. Always invest in your own education. Don't just rely on what somebody else is telling you. Go and investigate things for yourself and learn something and apply it. It's a good way to go. It's a good way to go.